My brother gave me. I think he's a good teacher, but there's no substitute for his playing people.
Yeah.
No substitute.
Yeah. There's a George Lewis essay on jazz pedagogy. He talks about learning just by interacting with other musicians.
Yeah.
But he's also a professor, so he's sort of grappling both being in the institution, but also having this really sort of alternative education in jazz.
Yeah.
It's a cool essay.
Oh, I'd like to read it. Good essay.
It's in, there's a John Zorn collection.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's in
Okay.
the John Zorn edited. Chicago's a cool town for music.
Yeah, it's a really great town for music. That's why I lived there almost my whole life.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to live there my whole life. Like I wanted to also experience some other things. Is that Lisa? Hi, Lisa. Oh, I'm just right here. Right over here. Right here. Turn around. Oh, it's Jennifer. Hi. Hello. How are you? Pretty good. How about you? Yeah, good. Maybe this is not this class. I don't know. You're going to be. Yeah. James. Aw.
I thought I'd turn to some James would see.
I think you should keep playing it, John.
Oh,
We'll jump in if
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, let's keep playing.
is there a tune?
You want a tune?
Yeah, let's do a blues.
Okay.
What's the best cello key?
How about B flat?
B flat? Okay. We'll go for the best trumpet key.
What do you like?
No, B flat is
G
good.
minor? No.
B flat is good. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Thanks everybody for being here. And thanks everyone who's tuning in, watching online. We made a huge effort to make it sound good online for you, so hope it's working. Well, it almost looked like I just came in late to my own gig, but I assure you that wasn't the case. But thanks to the band for starting a blues without me while I was hustling to get things going. I think that there's no better way to start a show than with the blues. And we're gonna continue starting the show here with Silent Night, with Put Us in the Mood. And I have been working really hard to come up with what I would play at a show on this particular night. So I have a lot of new music, a lot of really wide range of styles, and I've really tried to create right up to the moment of the show. So there's some things that will be happening for the first time ever, and definitely some things that John and I are going to play together that we've never played together, that we've never played all the way through. But that's one of the things that makes it really exciting for me. And you know, these days are crazy, so it just feels like any show should be something really personal and something that you really have a reason to do. So for me, art is really important. It's just a way of having something to hold on to in life. And I really hope you enjoy the show. So we didn't really make a plan for how to do this, but just to put us in the mood, could you and Jennifer just play Silent Night and you play the melody one time around, and then we'll get back to it later, and then we'll get into tonight. The subject is love. So we'll do a little medley here with a really well-known song, and then we're going to go into a song that I wrote called Tonight, the subject is love. You have a chart of it there.
Oh, that one. Do you have
Yeah.
charts for me?
Probably.
Are these?
Yeah.
Is this important?
You have the. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go.
You wanna do
Oh.
a seat?
Actually, Ella, can you grab that chart off the photocopier downstairs? That would be great. subject is love. Tonight, the subject is love. Across the earth, the sky, and heaven above, the day is melting away, and for all night tonight, the subject is love. Deep within your heart, it's always there, just waiting like a kiss for a night like this. So for tonight, the subject is love, and every part of life is a part of the oneness of love. For tonight, the subject is love. Go ahead, John. Deep within your heart, it's always there, just waiting like a kiss for a night like this. So for tonight, the subject is love, and every part of life is a part of the oneness of love. For tonight, the subject is love. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. This is the part of the program where I get my notebook out and look at what song is next. I'll tell you, some shows seem really easy, and then some shows are just like, you just don't know what to do, and you spend weeks, and it just feels like every decision is excruciating. For some reason, playing on Christmas Eve just seemed to have like a certain weight for me. I don't know. Maybe it was just history. So I spent a really long time pondering all the music, and I got really organized. I actually have everything in a bound notebook. That's really incredible for me, but the pages are all in random places. So, oh yeah. I remember what we're doing next. We're going to keep the whole band up here, and then I'm going to play a couple tunes by myself here. But first we're going to do a tune that we need a little audience participation in. Somehow, like, if you could make some rain sounds, you know, however you can do it, maybe like pat on the floor or something. Great. And whenever I go like this, you're going to make, at the end, I'm going to kind of like cue the rain sounds. We're going to end in rain sounds too. So we're just going to start out with whatever way we can make it sound like it's raining in this room would be great here. You know the tune, you got it. I hope it rains. The one we were doing at the beginning. You got a chart of it? Oh, wait, keep the raining, keep raining, keep raining.
Give the man a chart.
Here, give him this one. Keep raining. That's really good. Does it just sound like it's raining? All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I hope it rains on Christmas this year, 'cause we could really use the rain round here. I can't see the reason for presents this season, and so I hope it rains on Christmas this year. Well, I hope it pours on Christmas this year. Well, it's been awful dry in these parts, and a cup of cheer won't heal the earth, so for what it's worth, I hope it rains on Christmas this year. Go ahead, Jessica. I know a nurse, she sent a card in the mail. With a picture of falling gray rain. She said, people are dying and work feels like hell, and I hope it rains on Christmas this year. Yeah, go ahead, John. Well, I hope it rains on Christmas this year. It's been a little bit too sunny around here. You know, a good rainstorm might wash away my tears. So I hope it rains on Christmas this year. Already some rain sounds. Everybody needs some. All right, thank you. All right, thank you so much. Things are going to get more cheerful from this point on. I had to put that one early in this set. So, but I felt like I really needed a cathartic song, and that song goes out to my friend's cousin Desiree. We went and were hanging out for dinner, and she's a nurse, and she said, "This is my favorite Christmas card that I got," and it was seriously of a rain cloud and a storm, and it said, I hope you can find joy," I think was the text. It was like, well, that kind of nails it, you know? So I wrote the song for her anyway. If you listen to it, Desiree, I hope you liked it. Well, I really wish that I had more tunes arranged, but I'm gonna let Jesse and Jennifer take a break here. It's great to have all J's on the bandstand, by the way. It's really, I realized that we're the 4 J's, so I think we need like a little image of like 4 blue jays on a telephone line or something. Blue jays don't really hang out together though. So if you saw 4 of them together, it would probably be a fight. But in this case, the 4 jays are having a lot of fun. And well, John and I are going to continue here with. Let's do. Did you find that chart?
It wasn't in the copier.
Oh no. What have I done with it? I have it right here. Oh, how about a big round of applause for Ella Holiday? She's been, this really wouldn't have happened without her. We're going to slow things down. This is one that I wrote that I think is really appropriate, but you kind of have to listen to it the whole way through, and then I think it's pretty obvious. It tells a little story. It's spoken from the point of view of a character who you'll get to know a little bit more about as the song develops. So let's see. Usually I memorize all my lyrics, but since I just finished writing it today, then I can't really expect myself to have it. So nice to be on the bandstand with John. Yeah. We retired some years ago. The world got faster. We were getting slow. How could we know that we were avoiding disaster? Now it's all big retail stores, Amazon and Macy's. There's no room for folks like us anymore. The world changed, we just got old. I used to look at the toys. I'd imagine the tree and the expressions of joy on the faces of the girls and the boys. It all seems silly to me. all I want for Christmas this year. Besides my pipe and slippers and a good cup of cheer is a hug and a smile from my old friend sitting right here. We sit reading our books while the snow falls in the night, exchanging loving looks, knowing the choice was hard, but it was right. Her foot nuzzles mine, and she whispers in my ear, I didn't get you anything for Christmas, my dear. I say, thank you. I have just one desire, to be here with you and Rudolph by the fire. All right, there you go. All right, there you go. A little punchline song there by yours truly. And well, let's see. Now I'm going to give John a break, and I'm just going to sit up here all by myself because it's lonely times, you know. Even when it's not these days, it feels like lonely times. So I get lost in my own head quite a bit. You know, does that ever happen to anybody? So never, right? Who said that? I want to play a couple songs that if you were at my last show, you already heard them, but they're the most recent songs that I wrote. So and I just feel like they really say something for some of how I've been feeling these days, so I thought they would be appropriate. This one I call the Polarized World Blues. These days the world's so polarized, I'm afraid to speak my mind. How I might look in others' eyes quickly stops me. Everything's so politicized. Should I mention apple pie? Who wants to hear me describe anxiety? But that's why I didn't call you back today. Well, that's why all my texts, they just slipped away. And that's the reason. Well, I'm afraid. And there's just too much to say. Anyway, there's always someone in the room, even when there's no one in the room. The devil's advocate's in the room, just waiting. Waiting on my every thought, waiting to tell me the world is not whatever it was I had got to thinking. And that's why I didn't call you back today. Well, that's why all my texts, they all slipped away. And that's the reason. Well, I'm afraid. And there's just too much to say. Anyway, I sat outside of where I live, or where I sleep at least I have, wishing there was some way to bridge this gap I feel. It's not a chasm or a bottomless pit. It's no great divide, it might not exist. I could be, I imagined it, and yet it's real. And that's why I didn't call you back today. Well, that's why all my texts, well, they all slipped away. And that's the reason, well, I'm afraid. And there's just too much to say anyway. Some songs aren't a victory, they're not an arrival or a journey. They have no need to be a masterpiece, they just long to reach somebody. Thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Not a masterpiece, but I hope you feel me. Let's see. I'm going to do one more. Now I'm going to give you a little comic relief here. You know, I recently saw some friends, really good friends of mine, and they both told me that they were considering moving to the same extremely cold place in November. So I thought, well, that's really strange. And then later, this song kind of came to me. So I hope you enjoy it. It doesn't really have a title because I can't think of a title that would not give it away. I hope you can bear the same picking pattern here for another tune. I saw an old friend one November day. I said, what's going on? She said, I'm moving away. I said, oh no, oh no. She said, I hate to disappoint. I said, say it isn't so. She said, I'm moving to Detroit. And the California sun was shining up above. I said, winter in Detroit, well, you must be in love. That's right, winter in Detroit, well, you must be in love, because the California sun is shining up above. Now I saw another friend, another November day. He said, this place is changing, it's just all slipping away. I said, I could see he was pining. So I said, buddy, get to the point. He said, well, I've been thinking of moving to Detroit. I said, the California sun is shining up above. A winter in Detroit, well, you must be in love. A winter in Detroit, you must be in love, 'cause the California sun is shining up above. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love Motown. I'd never write a song just to put that place down, because Aretha's the queen of soul, and Stevie Wonder wears a crown. You know, Yusef Lateef, Hank Jones, Tommy Flanagan, Barry Harris, Ron Carter, Curtis Fuller, they're all from Motown. But when the hawk is flying, that's what the locals say, when the cold wind is blowing off that frozen lake, 'cause the cold wind's like a bird of prey. So this little songbird's staying 6 or 7 states away, 'cause winter in Detroit, well, you must be in love, 'cause the California sun is shining up above. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see, let me look at the program. So I wrote a bunch of music with holiday theme, and then I also, well, you know, or pseudo-holiday themed commentary at least. I also have a piece that I wrote that is, it's really special for me to get to perform because it's like nothing else that I've ever written. And it's a really long extended kind of reflection on how I've been feeling about the creative process. Let's see, oh, wait a second. That's a conundrum. Where to put my jokes? Well, I don't know, John, you feel like playing a tune? Remember that one we rehearsed this afternoon that I don't have a chart to? But you might have it in that book?
Yeah.
I'm dreaming of a... Well, so, or you can just play whatever chord changes you were playing. They sounded great.
In C?
In C, yeah. All right, here's a classic melody everyone knows. And I thought I needed a twist, so I gave it some new lyrics. It's called I'm Dreaming of a Nice Christmas. Yeah, you got it. One, two, three. I'm dreaming of a nice Christmas where everybody learns to share, where nobody's homeless and nobody's hopeless, because there aren't any more billionaires. Yeah, come on, yeah, go ahead. I'm dreaming of a nice Christmas where everyone has the right to housing, healthcare, and food, where the rich took spaceships elsewhere, and where all our Christmases are nice right here. Oh, I changed the lyrics there. I don't know what I did. Well, anyway, you get the idea. And I'm dreaming of a nice Christmas where hate and greed are out of sight. May our days be merry and bright, and may someday our Christmases, may someday our Christmases, may someday all our Christmases be nice. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I do want to say that I'm not like a dark person. I do really appreciate that a lot of people in the world are trying really hard, and I do recognize that there's a lot of effort towards positive change happening, and I do feel like very hopeful. But I don't know, somehow when I was writing the lyrics to this song, I just felt very sarcastic. So, for me, it's always important to remember that we're not. Sometimes I feel like it's like, oh, we're just starting at the bottom, like we have so much to do, and there's no way that we could ever accomplish it all. And then I just have to notice that we're not starting at the bottom. There's so many people trying so hard for positive change already. So that's a really, really important thing for me to remind myself here on the bandstand. And now, I flip through my notebook again here. Let's see. Jesse asked me to make a set list before the gig, and I was like, what? Oh, I forgot to make a land recognition, which is really important that we're located here on We Out Land, and that's just something that we should have in our minds as part of how we think about how we're alive, because place is something that we haven't put enough importance on, obviously, since we're destroying the earth. I mean, I don't know, does that need any more clear saying? We need to focus on place, obviously, and that goes for me too. So every day we need to remind ourselves that we're on We Out Land, and I say that for myself too. And the sanctuary is honored to be here on We Out Land. So thank you. Let's see. Well, how about I think it's time we do the artist's Troubled Dream here. But I'm going to play, I guess, I would like to invite Jesse and Jennifer back to the bandstand. And I'm going to play there we go. I was going to play a tune while you walked up here, but then I realized how ridiculous that is. It's like, you're coming from like the marsh or something. I mean, well, this song, I don't really know. How do I go about saying this? This is like a suite of music that is really kind of somewhere between spoken word and poetry and musical theater. It has a lot of different elements in it. And we've never played it all the way through, and it's really involved. And it's going to be great. So, ooh, someone dimmed the lights. Did they, or is that my imagination? I put the title on this as I think the artist's sad dream or something. The artist emerges from a sad dream is kind of what happens here. The artist emerges from the afternoon and sees that it's night. emerging from a creative spell with a need to escape. With a need to sleep, to dream. La-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-dum. La-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-dum. There's a boat, a band, and there's dancing. La-dee-da-da-dee-dum. While outside the floodwaters rising. La-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-dum. At the same time, something is burning. La-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-dum. But the rotating dance floor keeps turning. La-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-dum. Go ahead and improvise. How can the band keep on playing when the world outside needs saving? It's flooding and burning and raining, but the band just keeps entertaining. La-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-dum. The artist wants to start screaming. The boat we are on is sinking. He opens his mouth but can't speak. Nothing comes out, not a squeak. A gentleman speaks to a madam. By this I am so greatly saddened. Given the rain and the stress on the brain, the band must have gone insane. La-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee-da. As she takes the hand of kind sir, stepping into the lifeboat demure. She has but one thing to say, and that's "Brr," to which he replies, "Don't be absurd, la-di-da-di-da-da-dee-dum. This boat will not sink with me here. Don't you know how rich I am, dear? I'll just, your lack of face quite surprising. I'll just bribe the ocean and it will stop rising. So now we become the ocean here. There's a fish nibbling at the shoes of the cellist, though his bow sinks below the tide he plays on. Debussy commands the principal violinist. A wave crests, swells, it recedes, and she's gone. Even as octopus wrap round the violist, he plays one final note with all of his heart. In the balcony above, there sits an artist. Through tear-filled eyes, he makes one last piece of art. Musicians, well-dressed men, women, rising sea, dying love, fish swimming through a window, the sea comes and takes from his frozen hands his brush. And he dreams a dream in a dream. Suddenly, in a valley, the sun is shining on fields and trees and farmland. He's telling someone this is where they'll build to make room for the new expansion, more population. Suddenly, the waves rush in. It's like a dream. He thinks in confusion. What's that? A top hat, a placid sea, a black cat walks between icebergs on a wire above. That's absurd, cries the gentleman, and tosses and turns in fever he burns in a panic. The Titanic was sinking, but the scariest thing, his whole life was a dream of the artist. Who walks along a river's edge after a torrential rain. A trail of plastic trash mirrors the chemical trail of an airplane. Across a clear blue sky, dragons rush by, exhaling fiery bursts, never crying, never singing, never laughing, never moaning, never thinking, ever rushing forward progress. The artist awakes to the sound of cars and trucks and the rain. The artist awakes from a sad dream with a need to create. Have you built a prison in your mind? The solid walls with no door and no light. Have the days become months? Have the months become years? Has your sadness seemed endless? Have you run out of tears? And have you ever seen a morning sunrise? Through the storm clouds and the raindrops in the sky. And have you ever seen a morning rainbow? And through your sorrow and the teardrops in your eyes, Have you ever walked the lonely highway and felt that you had reached your final mile? And have you ever known that you could carry on just because a stranger gave a friendly smile? All right, thank you. Well, I mean, you probably didn't know what you were getting into there, so but thanks for entertaining me with or entertaining my crazy notions there. It's artistic expression is really important for me, and it's really helpful just to get it all out. So it's really wonderful for me to have an opportunity to perform such a thing, because I do tend to create large quantities. So it's nice to be able to just put it all together. Let's see, and now for our next trick here. Well, maybe I'm going to give Jennifer and Jesse another break here, because we just have a couple more. Fantastic, right? Does anyone have any requests out there? I know it's the holidays. We could just... You have yourself a merry little Christmas in that book?
Do you know it's a marshmallow world?
I don't know that.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
It's a marshmallow world. That's Suska.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover the ground.
Wow, that sounds great. How do I not know that? It's not in there?
James, there's a request for Dream Small.
Dream Small. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I would love to do that, especially if I have the music to it, so John can play with me. Is that from Linda? Thanks, Linda. Well, here's a love song that I wrote. It's the part of the program where I fumble through my book and miraculously find the chart here. It's going to be really easy. It's going to be right here. Here it is. And it's going to work just like this. Watch this. Voila. All right, let's get cheerful for the rest of the night. How about it?
Yeah.
I know, it's usually like my goal to really uplift people on a gig. I didn't mean to be like such a downer, I guess. I didn't even really realize what the material was that I was creating. I was just like trying to create up until the moment of the show. And
It was beautiful.
thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks. Thank you. A little cottage in the woods by the sea, with just what's important, just you and just me. No big plans for money, advancement, and all. I like to dream small. I'll sell all my stuff. You know I've got way too much. I know I'll find gazing in your eyes is enough. Just birds in the springtime and apples in fall. I like to dream small. And when we yearn to travel, we'll take a trip up the coast for a day. I know there's always troubles, but under the stars we'll dream them away. And the fanciest thing that we'll own is your smile. And darling, well, that could never go out of style. I'll love you, you'll love me forever, that's all. I like to dream small. Go ahead. Yeah.
Let's go to the bridge.
And when we yearn to travel, we'll take a trip up the coast for a day. I know there's always troubles, but under the stars we'll dream them away. and the fanciest thing that we'll own is your smile. So darling, that could never go out of style. I love you, you'll love me forever, that's all. I like to dream small. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. How about it for John Wood on the piano? Well, let's see, any other requests out there? We had a... Let's see. Oh, I got a solo tune that I have to do. I got another brand new tune. Part of performing here is that lately I'm using every performance I have as an excuse to practice the new songs that I write. So, and I guess this gig it was actually also an excuse to write new songs. So here's one. You know, there's a certain form of songwriting that's like the letter that's addressed to someone, and this is one of those. And somewhere there's a lonely and lost pick, but that's all right. So this is kind of it's a very simple song. It's kind of like Willie Nelson, Wherever You Are. This one goes out to you as well. Dear one, oh, while you're far away, I just wanted you to know, well, I ate breakfast today. I showered and shaved my face, and I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there, although you're far away. Right now, well, I'm listening to the rain falling soft and slow upon my window pane. I hope the family's well, and tomorrow's Christmas Day. I'm hanging in there, although you're far away. Oh, dear one, I guess what I am trying to say is I love you, and I'm counting every day. I'm taking good care, you do too, please. While dreaming of your face, I'm hanging in there while you're far away. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, that's a brand new one. And actually I have another Christmas song that a lot of, this one gets forgotten. I feel like no one ever plays this one, but it's a really great one. It's a really similar melody, actually. When we dance, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. This is a great Christmas song. I love this one. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, well, I could waltz across Christmas with you. Waltz across Christmas with you in my arms. Waltz across Christmas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Christmas with you. My heartaches and troubles, well, they're just up and gone the moment you step into view. And with you in my arms, dear, I could waltz all night long. Yes, I could waltz across Christmas with you. Waltz across Christmas with you in my arms. Waltz across Christmas with you. Like a storybook ending, oh, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Christmas with you. All right, thank you so much, thank you. There's a lot of other ones that I could do, like I really like All My Exes Are From Christmas. That's a really great one, but I'm not actually going to do that tonight. I'll leave that off. Yeah. Any other Christmas tunes I'm forgetting? Yeah. So there's a lot of them out there. Well, I feel like I should definitely bring the band back to the bandstand here. And does it feel like we're at the end of the show here, or do we need? Yeah, seems like it. I think we're going to close it out here. Thanks everyone for being here. I think before we play the final one, we should play another short blues, maybe. Just like another blues in B flat, like we played before. Because being musicians, it's great. You know, you can have nothing, but you always have the blues. You know. Oh yeah, we have other shows coming up. On New Year's Eve, we have a puppet slam. And you can buy tickets for it here. It's going to be really fun. I don't really know how to describe it other than it's going to be really, really fun. There are a lot of really amazing puppeteers around here. So consider fitting that into your New Year's plans. I think it's going to be from 7 to 8, something like that. It's relatively early. And then on New Year's Day, we have another show with Daniel Nickerson's band, the Blueberry Hill Boogie Band. And I'll be playing with my trio, with Britt Smith playing guitar, and Alex Montez Doak is going to be playing bass. And we're just going to play a bunch of like really danceable, happy upbeat music. So, well, I hope that that the show was like uplifting for you tonight a little bit, and not just thanks. Thank you. Thanks for bearing with me in the moody moments. I guess that was where I was at. So. Let's play a blues. I want to play a blues really quick. We're gonna play a blues in B flat, and we're all just gonna take a couple choruses. Maybe I'll take it in. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. And we had this idea to have everyone start humming. This is our final tune, folks. It's been an honor for us to play for you on this night, because we know it's a special night for a lot of people, and there's a lot of other things you could be doing, and makes us really feel great, me feel great, and everyone in the band feel great that you decided to spend some time with us. So thank you so much. It's really it's an honor to have people listening, and I really appreciate all of your ears. I also thank you for listening to so much original music of mine and going on, going there with me. Thank you. I'm going to say all their names again, but Jesse's so fantastic, and Jennifer and John. You can hum if you want to. whatever note feels good. Silent night, holy night, not a car or truck in sight. It's 4 a.m. and it's Christmas Day. Soon the birds will awake. Soon the sun will rise. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night. For once it's calm, for once it's quiet. It seems the rain washed the sorrow from earth. I'm so hopeful for what a new day might birth. So sleep, world and heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Let's play one more time. All right, how about it for Jesse Yom? Jennifer Trowbridge. John Wood. All right.
Mr. James Zeller up here.
Thank you. All right, thanks everybody. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas or whatever. Happy holidays, whatever your holiday is. Have a good one, and hope you go forth from here with some good feelings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, thanks, buddy.